Where is it? Ah, there we go. Kirby's Dream Land 3. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Oh, and it just, yeah, appears here right on the template, too. Which I guess makes sense, because, yeah, this is my SNES template, so, yes, obviously. So, yeah, this is somewhat of a lesser-known game, I guess, than Kirby Superstar. Like I've been saying this whole time, Kirby Superstar is kind of one of the more common entry points for people to get into the series. Like Kirby Superstar, a lot of people love that game. It's like, and I see why. It's like got a lot. It's one of my favorites, or in the Kirby series as well. Just like the crazy number of like different special abilities and the depth of and the number of different moves you have for each one, and it's just like it plays very, very smoothly as well compared to a lot of the other Kirby games. You got like your slide and your dash and all of that. It's just really fun to control. It's almost like a treasure game in that regard. You got like a bunch of different powers and a bunch of just like superfluous. This is a crazy energetic title screen theme here. I was like really genuinely shocked at just how high energy that was, even for a Kirby game. But yeah, you got like I think this introduced kind of two-player mode. Or yeah, that was just a little test play I did earlier. We can blow that up. Ooh, what options do we have? Stereo or mono? That's some good options right there. I wonder if we unlock some later on, maybe? Oh yeah, this noise is, yeah, familiar to me from Kirby Superstar. I think this was like the sort of ambient background noise you'd get at some point during the Milky Way Wishes game in Kirby Superstar, I think. But yeah, this has like a very different graphical style to Kirby Superstar too. So yeah, those of you who know Superstar and don't know this game, yeah, you're in for something like very, very different right here. Okay, so we see that, yeah, Flower Guy there is kind of the guy we've got to satisfy for this stage here. So yeah, Kirby actually runs like very kind of almost slow and clunky, the controls in this game, especially compared to Kirby Superstar, which, like I said, is like a bit more responsive and has a lot more special moves and stuff. You actually do have a few of those extra special moves here. Like, you do have your dash, or your slide, rather. Or you have both, actually. You got your slide and your dash. And the dash is almost mandatory, I think, just because of how slow your regular walking is. And sure enough, we got the animal buddies back as well. Is this supposed to be like this, the way the leaves are blowing in the front here? There's like weird vertical lines through them. I'm wondering if that's supposed to be like that. Just give me a brief second to check my phone here. And yeah, we've actually got a couple new helpers in this game too, as you can see. So yeah, we've already messed with Rick the Hamster in the first game, and he's, yeah, pretty much the same. They actually gave him the ability to climb walls here. And also the other really nice added ability here is, yeah, you can dismount your partners at will, and it doesn't, like, dispel them or anything. So you can just switch freely back and forth. And you notice that the way their idle animation changes when you're riding someone else. They get all, like, jealous and or depressed and shit. It's like someone's gonna feel bad no matter how you pick, no matter who you pick in the end. And yeah, you see how instead of, yeah, riding the cat actually, like, rolls them along with, like, a ball, which is really cool. And they added some new powers for this one as well. I don't think there's actually quite as many powers in this game as in Kirby's Adventure, which seems like kind of a weird regression. But they make up for it with the animal helpers, because you've got, like, you know, like 6 variants on each power. Also, yeah, the big fat animal helpers can actually kill enemies by jumping on them, which kind of makes up for their lack of mobility. This guy's got a double jump, but yeah, or I guess a triple jump really, but that's as much as you can do. You actually don't get access to your full flight capabilities here, which I think was a smart move. And used, yeah, they all have sort of, and also another nice improvement for this game is that you no longer lose your power just from taking one hit. I think you will eventually lose it if you take, like, multiple hits in a row. Or either after a certain number of hits, or after certain big hits, or something. Oh, this is a cool ability right here. And just, like, the way it shakes the screen and everything, too. Just, like, the overall aesthetic of this game, I think, is phenomenal. I love the, like, kind of coloring book, kind of pastel scheme look here. It looks like a children's drawing. And they had... only, you know, like a child who can actually draw really good and shit. But, and you know, they kind of copied this look, I think, a little bit with Kirby's Epic Yarn. Wait, what? Oh, I see. You've got to, yeah, kind of rub him into the ground, I guess. Oh, wow, this stays going for like a good long while, too. Yeah, I see that. Okay, yeah, it actually takes like a little bit of charge-up time, but yeah, once you get it going. Oh, it's just, yeah, giving him a little massage there, and Kirby's all like, you know, the emoticon. Oh, and you get bigger sparks the more you charge it up, too. It's kind of like an extremely slow version of Plasma from Kirby Superstar, almost. Kind of slow to get started, but yeah, it's actually pretty cool once you get it going. You know, I should probably be dashing everywhere to make the most of this, actually. There we go. Oh, okay, so this is the seek. So that little noise right there kind of indicates to you that there's like some kind of secret thing going on here. And if you noticed in the level select screen, this is the same red flower that we saw there. So yeah, this is the red flower level, and red flower is kind of your clue as to how to get the secret thing in this level. So you know it's something to do with those red flowers, and I happen to remember what it is here. You basically need to avoid stepping on the flowers. If you step on any of the flowers, then that's going to make the flower at the end of the level real sad, and he's not going to give you his star fragment. And so that's what it is. You get like a little clue for each level, how to unlock the secret, based on like what the NPC at the end of the level looks like. So it's a red flower here, so you know, hey, maybe don't mess with the red flowers. Yep, and sure enough, we go past here, and he's going to be all sad if you stepped on any of his red flower friends, but since we avoided them, yeah, we get his star there. Also, kind of a different setup here for the end of level thing. Ah, close. Okay, so now this is our hint for this guy right here. Yeah, so this level is the green, blobby, springy thing, I guess. And some of them aren't completely obvious. Like, I don't think that this is a great clue for what to do with this guy, but I kind of remember what it is. Yeah, is that supposed to look like that in the foreground? Like, actually, if you get it in motion, it looks fine, but then when, like, standing still like this... You know what, I probably did... Oh yeah, we got a broom power here. Oh, this is pretty cool right here. So this is like kind of a Japanese-y cultural thing. This is the way that they wash floors in Japan. Or traditionally, at least. I don't know if they actually do it this way anymore. Yeah, you get like a little squeegee and run along the floor like this. Might have seen it in like anime and shit. Or actually, if you ever saw Spirited Away. Yeah, there's a scene where What's-Her-Face cleans the bathhouse using the rag and running along like that. Yeah, so actually there's even more new helpers than I remembered here. Yeah, there's actually 3 new helpers. You got this blobby girl here. It's actually got like infinite double jumps, except they get lower and lower with each float there. But yeah, you can kind of hover along by repeatedly tapping the button. Also, Kirby looks like really happy to have her just like latched onto his head and probably sucking out his brain or something. That's kind of messed up. Then we got our bird buddy, who is actually not a replacement for Ku, or maybe he is, I don't remember. I think Ku is still in this game, but I don't actually remember. I'm pretty sure he is. But yeah, he's kind of our flappy bird buddy. Actually, these things that are floating up the screen here in the foreground look alright, so maybe it is supposed to, the other ones were supposed to look like that, because it seems to be displaying these just fine. But yeah, I think the pink blobby thing is what we want here. She has a different way of eating enemies too. She'll actually like serve them up for you, which is kind of cute. I'm gonna be using that phrase a lot in, frankly, in this series of yeah, playing through all the Kirby games, because there's a hell of a lot of stuff in these games that's kind of cute. Oh, hey, that's handy. Okay, so that's this guy right here. And yeah, all you need to do is, yeah, just... This guy's like a masochist or something. He just wants to be slapped in the face by the pink blob thing here. And that's the way to solve the puzzle for this level, is to just do that. Then when we meet him again at the end of the level, he'll be all happy and shit. Haven't actually gotten to see any proper, like, powers out of this thing yet, though. Okay, let's see what stone looks like. Ooh, that's... Okay, this is a pretty cool one. Can't jump, but you can hold this down and just let it go forever. Which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, you require more star pieces to get a 1-up here too. You see, like, instead of just the 10, you gotta get, like, what, 5 for each of those? So that's 5, 10, 15, looks like 30 star pieces to get a 1-up here. But they're kind of more common to balance it out. Or, oh, I remember the flame power-up for this thing was really cool. Or I guess we wanted the spikes anyways for that 1-up. Okay, let's look at flame here, because yeah, flame is really cool. Yeah, so you got... Yeah, so you can kind of... Just like a little short-range torch thing there. But if you hold down the jump button, yeah, you can actually get like a little makeshift hot air balloon here. I think that the big parachute up top will actually damage enemies. So yeah, this is actually, as pathetic as the range looks, this is actually reasonably powerful right here. And mobile, too. This is, like, really easy to control. Just, like, the creativity with all these different animal helpers and the powers they give you is just... Yeah, this is part of the reason why I, like, maybe like this game as much as, if not more than, Superstar. Even though it has, like, less powers and the powers are more simplistic, it really has more powers when you take into account the animal friends. Okay, so that's that guy there. So I remember how to get these first few ones, but... Oh, I think that's barely not going to make it. Yeah. Okay, and this one here is just going to be a mini-game that we play in the middle of the level. Oh, the music in this game is just great, too. I mean, I'm sure that's the case with all of the Kirby games. But it's just like so just fun and happy. This is like the Kirbyest soundtrack in the entire Kirby series, I think. Oh, there's the laser. There's the laser. So you see, you got kind of the powers from the, you know, the Kirby games with the more robust sets of powers. Like the Superstar powers are kind of here. It's just you have to have a specific animal to use them. Oh, her bow like starts glowing too. Oh, whoops. Like, still stuck in Kirby 2 mode. Oh yeah, we still got the light bulb here. It actually breaks off, and you can't shoot it. Yeah, it breaks off if you hold it for too long, although you can still stab enemies with it afterwards. And yeah, you can't shoot them like you can in the first game either. Don't think there's any water in this level, though, so maybe we go with Ku. And then, yeah, Ku's actually got kind of a cooler version of his lightning power from the first game. But yeah, we don't need any of them in particular for the secret in this level, so we're just gonna go with this one because of how ridiculously awesome it is. Was that a waddle-doo? Riding a boar there? That was kind of cool. Are those boars or porcupines? I guess they're porcupines. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, this game is a joy, just a joy to like look at and listen to. It's just got one of the best aesthetics, I think, to it in gaming history. You might think that there's something secret going on with these black blob things here, but there isn't. Or I don't know, maybe it's just sort of my preferences. I really love, like, bubbly, cutesy stuff like this in video games. So is that, like, a little plant that we're growing up by, like, walking over those white things? Okay, this is minigame time, and we only get one shot at this. Okay, so it's basically just a matching thing. It goes through the center, you see it for a brief moment, and you gotta say which one it was. Same one. And this is randomized, so there's no cheating it and memorizing the sequence or anything. I think it's the one with the teeth. Yeah. That's not a very difficult one. I really love, too, just the way that the different animals control differently. Like, you kind of had a bit of that in Dreamland 2, but it was more just a thing of where they sort of had different domains of expertise, sort of. It was kind of a land, sea, and air thing. You got Ku for flying, Rick for ground shenanigans, and then Kine for swimming. Whereas in this game, it's just more that they all have their own different control styles. I guess Kine is still kind of the water specialist. But you've got two air guys in this game, and they control a bit differently. And they have different sets of powers and everything. So it's like, what? It's actually not even... Or is it 6 or 7? You got the original 3, then you got the pink goo thing. You got the new green bird thing. And you got the cat. Oh, there we go. It's actually easier to time this than a lot of the other end-level mini-games from a lot of other Kirby games. Ooh, I don't remember what the trick is with this one at all. I think it's just like a power-based thing, like you have to use some kind of power or animal or something on her, just like with the green thing. But yeah, I actually don't remember how to get the secret in this level. That's kind of the fun of the game too. Like it's, or I guess that was like supposed, in theory, some of the fun of Dreamland 2, but they kind of botched the execution in that game. The powers it was really just a bunch of trial and error to see which power you needed to break each block, and then figuring out which specific version. I guess there was a kind of some sequential puzzle solving. It's like first you do this, then this, then this. And you kind of work through the puzzle one stage at a time, which was kind of neat sometimes. Except even then, each stage of the puzzle was still trial and error. It involved sort of mastery of the different powers, though, and kind of figuring out like which power has the properties to break through these blocks that are above me or below me, or on the other side of a pit. Has this guy got a power? I think this is Cutter. There we go. Okay, so yeah, Ku's Cutter is a little bit nerfed from Dreamland 2. Okay, what can these guys do with Cutter? I think we saw the cat's one already. Ooh, that's pretty neat. And then yeah, the cat was this weird aerial attack that's not very practical, so we're gonna go with her again. Also, I just love that cat's expression. I gotta figure out these guys' names. Just love his expression when you're using a different helper there. He's just got his eyes all wide like that, reaching out to you. It's like, what are you doing? Oh, this is probably a dumb thing where we have to just guess the right one. I'm guessing the farthest one. It's probably just like a one-up behind one and nothing behind the others. Ooh, we got the M tomato. I think that's a sweet deal. Kind of what we just needed right now. Ooh, maybe there's a hidden door through there. Oh yeah, I've completely forgot about this. Yeah, she can climb on ceilings too. I love how just everyone is so happy to be doing everything in this game. It's like, oh, she's so happy to be swung around like a sack of dead cats. And Kirby's so happy to be swinging her around and to be wearing her on his head like a hat and everything. It's just everyone in this game is just... Oh, and the way she, like, clings onto him in sort of a ball form there, too. Just, yeah, the animations and everything in this game are just on, like, a whole nother level. Frankly, I think it's even better than in the, like, sound and graphics department. I think I actually just strictly like this game better than Superstar. Does that get us anything? Gets us a little health pickup. Oh, and whatever's over there. Maybe that was the thing for this level, was just find the secret door. Beat the secret boss. Okay. Although you don't have to crash into him. Holy damn! Okay, yeah, no more, like, power equals one chip away, one damage at a time. Okay, and that was the thing. We needed to find her monkey, which was kind of hidden in the level. I didn't even... Oh, I see. You can see the, yeah, little guys on the ground there. It's almost like a cross between, like, Umbrella and Fire here. Because, you know, the way it kind of guards against stuff from above, which is sort of what the Umbrella did, too. I think this might be my favorite power and combination in the game. It's just the animation is really cool, and it's actually, like, really powerful and agile and useful in general. Especially, and yeah, it's like all-terrain, too. It's, like, really good for aerial stuff. It's reasonably good on the ground. M Tomato's not worth it for just one bit of life. And again, they're just so happy to be using it. Yeah, this, like, weird pink thing is just so overjoyed to have, yeah, a jet of hot flame stuck up her butt. I guess she doesn't really have a butt since she's a goo blob. I don't know. I'm sure the fine folks on DeviantArt have found some way to make it work. Although, frankly, maybe not, because, yeah, this game is not really popular in the way that Superstar was. You see, like, weird Nintendo stuff on DeviantArt, too. I shouldn't even say accidentally. Someone else shared with me like some weird, like, Paper Mario artwork on there. It's like some weird stuff with, I think it's Vivian from Thousand Year Door. It's just, yeah, weird, creepy stuff. What's with the 8-bit graphic style all of a sudden? She wasn't all 8-bit on the... Is this from, like, another Nintendo game? Why is she 8-bit? This has got to be a cameo of some sort that I'm not familiar with. Okay, let's see if we can time this right. Nope. Getting close still, but... I don't know, should I switch from retro and just put on Kirby's Dream Land 2? We'll stick with retro for now. I think this is another one where you want a specific helper. Oh, what is her broom power? Oh, that's pretty cool. Although, I don't actually know how you... Oh, okay. This is a bit counterintuitive, but I think I like it. Okay, so yeah, the little sparklies coming out of the other side of the room, the other side of the room are what actually damages enemies. So yeah, you kind of want to like turn and like sweep them away, sort of, which is kind of neat. This is a fun power too. So many of the powers in this game are just like a lot of fun. Like they don't really have the depth of and like the wide move set that you see in Superstar, but that's kind of the charm. I kind of like the simplicity of it, and just like the cute animations, all of that. You don't see much of that in Superstar. I don't know. We'll have to like stack them beside each other once we move on to Superstar after this, but so far, like, yeah, I'm enjoying this game even more than I keep doing that where it's... I'm expecting to have to press select to dismount. Okay, what does Broomfish look like? It is a plunger. Oh, and you can actually... Okay, so it's like kind of just like a version of your suck and spit attack, except that you can actually move when using it, which makes it kind of amazing, actually. Also, it looks great. And it doesn't turn them into a star either. You just like grab them and throw them. There's quite a bit of delay as to when the enemy actually gets thrown, though. Like there's no reason not to just like have this up all the time. It doesn't restrict your mobility in the slightest. And yeah, after some of the challenge we saw in the last couple Kirby games, where it's like Kirby 1 with the extra game, got like really weirdly difficult in the end. And then Dreamland 2 had like some challenging bits. You see in this game, you get like 10 hits before you die, as opposed to the usual like 6, which just makes the game all that much easier. Which I'm fine with. For me, this game's like more about just like the spectacle and the animations and all the cool powers and the music and all of that. It's more of an aesthetic experience, I think, than even the other normal Kirby games. Yeah, so she's all like, yeah, Doki Doki for us because she sees our handsome blue fish. In fact, we're just gonna leave him. We're just gonna leave him like this. There, that's cute. They can just sit there making out or whatever while we go. Grab the 1-up! Hey, we got it! Yeah, the timing on this seems like a lot easier to master than the bouncy pad from Adventure and Dreamland 2. This guy here I don't remember at all. And yeah, a lot of the time you do kind of need to go through the levels once to sort of get the clue for... Oh yeah, we still have the broom here. Not an amazing power-up with just Kirby alone, other than, again, just how funny it looks. Gonna be an animal in here? Okay. Yeah, it seems like they give you like an early animal room in almost all of these stages. Okay, you know, I've been neglecting Rick this whole time. Let's use him. Okay, it's kind of a longer range version of the regular broom. And actually, I believe this specific version of this broom power, like I think you actually do need Broom Hamster to clear one of the secrets later on in the game. Actually, yeah, kind of similar to Dreamland 2. Oh, okay, I see. So the gimmick here... Oh yeah, that thing is like kind of weirdly like dark and nightmarish almost for a Kirby game. Look at that thing. It's like something you'd see out of like some weird like cutesy horror game. Oh yeah, and you notice how your animal buddies don't get all sad and needy when you just dismount them. It's only when you're riding another one that they go all, like, sad and like, hey, what the fuck? Oh yeah, actually here we can show... So how do I get up there? Yeah, you can actually climb walls, sort of Mega Man X style, almost, with the hamster. So yeah, he's actually like a bit more useful in this game. You can actually take him along with you to more places than you could in Dreamland 2. And actually, not only do I know, like, not a lot of people aren't familiar with this game who were like fans of Superstar and everything. I even seen some people who are fans of Superstar just like basically just like poo-poo this game because of the art style. I don't know. Actually, some people get that way about I'm blanking on the name, Yoshi's Island as well. It has like a very similar kind of, yeah, that kind of cartoony sort of crayon drawing style to it. And I don't know what it is. Like a lot of people, like the hardcore gamer types, I guess, in particular, seem to really hate it. Like, really hate it. Wasn't there, like, some games journalist who was like, yeah, on a podcast or something, shit all over Yoshi's Island? Mostly because of the way that it looked? I don't remember. It was a big controversy. Not really a big controversy, but I remember people talking about it, and talking about what a dipshit that guy was for not liking the game back in the day. There's really no winners there when you just get into heated internet arguments about, yeah, just like, not just the taste, like people's taste in games, but people's taste in, like, specific graphical styles in games. I don't know, me personally, I love this style right here. Actually, we haven't seen Ku's broom attack yet, have we? Okay, that's pretty amusing. I think it's basically the same as Rick's, and it doesn't really synergize well with your flying ability, since it kind of stops you dead in your tracks and makes you stop flying. But it's so goddamn amusing that I'm gonna use it anyways. Oh, like the full animation too, like the little like blur that he does when he swings him down like that, like the motion blurring there. This might actually be, and I know like the haters are gonna disagree and everything, but I think this might actually be like the best looking game on the Super Nintendo. And I'm not, and that's the thing. It's the other thing is, yeah, you can't go just by screenshots either. Like comparing individual sprites, you're looking at like the whole experience, like the animations and everything. And hell, not even just the visuals. Like aesthetically, like the music in this game fits really well with everything. Yeah, this game has like some of the best music in the series. That kind of sadly didn't carry forward to the later ones. Or actually, if you know Sand Canyon became like kind of a meme on YouTube. You can see like a lot of Sand Canyon music videos set to anime. With like anime like vocalizer. It's like run like, you know, anime voice acting through a vocalizer, and yeah, set it to Sand Canyon, which is a level theme will come up to actually relatively shortly, I think, because we're just about done the first world here. Oh, what's Ku's flame attack? Oh man, guess we aren't gonna get to find out. Okay, what's his stone attack? Did we try this one? Okay, pretty typical. Oh wait, no, I wanted to see the flame attack. Okay, we still got a shot. Or not. Where'd he go? Oh well, whatever. Here he is. That was a neat trick, teleporting up over there. Okay, so this is like basically exactly the same as what he had in Dreamland 2. Guess I'm cool with that. But yeah, I guess the main criticism with this game, apart from the visual style, from people who have no taste, is just the easiness. I know we're still in the first world and everything, but this game doesn't really get all that much more difficult. We get tons and tons of lives. We get really awesome and useful special abilities. And we got tons of health, too. Oh, you can get a second player in as well. I completely neglected to... And yeah, they showed that in the opening demo, too. Yep, traditional Wispy Woods start here. Are we going to take a hit if we do it like this? We are. Yeah, I don't think Flame's the way to go here. Okay, can I suck these things up? Okay, so yeah, it's actually a little bit different this time around, and actually it's going to get quite different from the usual Wispy Woods fight in a second here. You know what, we can just sit back here. Oh, okay, no we can't. Here we go. So now we're on to phase 2. And yeah, it gets all crazy and shit. I think this is the first time the series has ever seen a mobile Wispy Woods. So yeah, it's just really neat the way this game kind of mixes things up with the boss fights. I think most of the bosses actually have 2 phases to them. I mean, he's not hard or anything, it's just cool that they kind of changed up the traditional Wispy Woods fight. Oh, and yeah, that's that. Yeah, so that's the thing that happens if you get all the shinies in a world. And yeah, that dispels the dark matter. And we saved him. Or actually, I'm curious, can you just refight the bosses in this game, or is it like another special thing? Okay, yeah, he's all peaceful and shit, so yeah, no boss refights, and no, like, special bonus game. Bit of a shame, I wish they'd have kept that from Dreamland 2, that was a really neat feature. But yeah, you can see how he's all, like, peaceful and stuff now. Okay, so that's World 1. Man, I'm just a popular guy today. What's that, like 3 messages? Okay. Nothing important. Oh, looks like we're dropped some frames along the way here. Is that fine? Are things still going fine? What's the health of the stream like? Says the stream is healthy. And maybe it was just like a temporary internet hiccup or something. Okay, so we go into level 2. Oh, you know what? No, it's World 3 is, yeah, Sand Canyon. Oh, he swallowed him. Or did he accidentally swallow him, or is he, like, playing keep away there? Okay, I think we're gonna need Broom for this one here. Yeah. Yep, might as well keep our literal Feather Duster power for this one. I guess, like, a regular Feather Duster is a literal Feather Duster, too. That's why it's called a Feather Duster, is because it's made of feathers. It's more of like a live Feather Duster. Like a, yeah, living Feather Duster, that's the term. Oh, now, actually, and it's... Yeah, and Ku's controls actually stay the same underwater in this game, too. It's just, like, a little bit... He's, like, a lot slower, obviously. Oh. Or, I don't know, maybe we do pick up a different one. Yeah, I was wrong about the hamster. Now that I think about it, you don't need the hamster for this one. Ooh, is water gonna do it? Or is that gonna be too much? Also, that's, like, it's just an interesting concept here. Of, like, throwing water as a broom attack. Where's he getting the water from? But yeah, I think this might actually work for what's coming up here. But it's going to be safer and easier to work with. Yeah, the way the camera works in this game is not always the greatest. Ooh, I think we're going to have to restart this level. Unless they give us a broom again. I think we're going to have to restart this level. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, no, yeah, they're going to give us another broom. Now, I don't know if the broom is good enough for the secret coming up in a moment here. I think you might need like an animal-powered broom. But I guess we'll find out in a second. Oh, no, yeah, I'm thinking of a different one. Yeah, this is not the dust off the dirty plants level. This is the... Yeah, we need to literally water the plants. So yeah, so you need to come back. And it's neat how you get, like, the little secret noise there. Like, that's very easy to overlook. It's like, oh, there's the tiny little sprout in the ground. How would you ever expect that you need to do something with that? But no, because you get the little, like, da-da-da-da secret noise, you know, to be on the lookout for something. It's like, yeah, the puzzles in this game are, like, surprisingly, like, well-designed, I think. They're well-clued. There's one in every level, so you don't need to go wondering, like, is there going to be a secret in this level? Is it in this level? You don't have to, like, keep track of what levels the secrets are in. They're in every level, and it keeps track of which ones you've done for you. Yeah, this guy flies a little bit differently than Ku. It's more of, like a rapidly tapping A thing, which is, I guess, is appropriate, because he's kind of struggling to stay aloft. Because he's just a little bird, not like Ku. Overall, I'd say Ku is the better flyer, though he's just, like, a lot quicker. But this little bird guy actually has some really cool abilities. So yeah, that little... And yeah, it's all animated, too, so you kind of know that there's something going on in this room. And sure enough, there's our plant we watered. I think you can actually, like, step on him after you water him, just like in the first stage. I'm not positive about that, but regardless, I am not exactly keen to find out right now. And yeah, you go through and it's just more and more flowers to water. And it's, yeah, it's just the sheer variety of puzzles here, because of the sheer variety of different moves that Kirby can have. Like, it's not just like, oh, here's this like block with some random stupid design on it, figure out which block or which ability is used to break it. You get like actual proper clues where it's like you gotta figure out, oh, the plants are stuck in the ground. How do we get them out? And sure enough, yeah, you water them. So it's like really clever and intuitive use of the special abilities to solve these puzzles, at least with the, you know, with the good puzzles. And it's not always just puzzles, like, based on the abilities like that. Sometimes it's hidden items, or like hidden things to find somewhere in the level. Yeah, the way that it lets you go all the way to the side there with the camera is really strange. I don't think I like it, to be honest, but whatever. Oh, does this guy give me Spark? Oh, sure enough. Okay, this is cool, but not exactly practical. I can't actually move when I'm doing that, is the thing. Probably a very safe way to clear bosses, though. And again, it's just so damn amusing that I'm kind of keen to keep using it anyways. Oh, I wanted that health up there. Oh, this is great. Actually, I think the fire power-up for this guy is very similar, where he... No! Oh, I'm invincible, so it's fine. I didn't realize the bird could actually pick up power, like, items for us. Although, actually, you can make it kind of practical. Like, it's no worse than any of his other attacks if you just, like, double tap the button. Yeah, you actually get, like, a quick little thing there. So it's actually kind of a, yeah, versatile little tool here. And yeah, if there's, like, a bunch of enemies in your way, you can send it out a little bit further. Oh, and the way that Kirby's, like, animated to, like, kind of follow him, too. It's just great. I love it. What was this? Oh yeah, we got the secret, which was watering all the plants there. And he's gonna drop his star right there. We're actually a bit low on health, so I think a... yeah, M tomato would be perfect here. Umbrella guy. So that guy's got an umbrella on his hat, so I'm assuming, or guessing, that umbrella will be... oh, this is a good one too, right here. It's kind of specific. You can still get hit, a specific hitbox. You can still get hit from above and below. But yeah, it's a really good weapon. You can just like charge through the whole stage with it. Okay, that's pretty great. I forgot that this was a thing. And again, another like kind of catch and release type thing. Oh, it looks like it homes in on the enemies too. Because I did not aim that. Like, yeah, sometimes he golfs it along the ground and then... okay, maybe I gotta hold on to it. Okay, that's the thing, maybe. Yeah, it looks like you have to hold on to it to get it to go up there. Okay, so I get a bit of height. Kind of a rare miss, though. There's no visual indicator, as far as I can tell, as far as whether, like, what height you're gonna get. It would be nice even to have, like, a charge gauge. As clumsy a solution as that would be. Oh well, I still love this anyways. This bird, though, has, like, all of the best powers, it looks like. Or I guess that's not true. I actually really liked a lot of the pink blob powers, too. It's hard, it's tough to say. Okay, what does Kind do with an umbrella? Oh yeah, I think we... oops. Oh no, I dropped the umbrella. Shit. Well, I think Kind is the one we want here, though. Assuming we can get our umbrella back. I don't see how, like, being in the mouth of a fish gives Kirby the ability to swallow enemies underwater. Like, I understand the logic of Kirby not being able to swallow enemies underwater normally. It's like you suck, you know, you suck them, try to suck them in and you just get a big mouthful of water. So it makes sense why he can't normally swallow enemies underwater. I don't see how being in the mouth of this fish lets him do that, though. Okay, are we gonna get another umbrella right away here? Oop. Okay, so Firefish is actually kind of similar to Cutterfish from the first game. I don't think fire is what we want here. Yeah, so I think we need to do some kind of umbrella thing to make him happy. So yeah, we're gonna have to go back and redo this level unless we get an umbrella right away here. What is fire? Oh, I keep doing that. I keep hitting select to ditch my animal friends. Okay, fire hamster is not bad. We already know about fire owl. We don't really want fire anything though. We want umbrellas. Oh, and they actually, yeah, gave all of the animals proper swimming animations in this game too, instead of just kind of walking in place underwater. And I guess this is the first level we've actually failed to get the secret in, so... So that's what happens if you fail to get the secret. Oh, there's that fucking pot eel guy I was bitching about all the way through Dreamland 2. So yeah, he's a friendly, yeah, star-giving NPC in this game. Oh, we haven't seen Spiky Rick yet, have we? That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh yeah, the way he sucks up enemies in this game is actually unusual. Yeah, he doesn't actually suck them up, he just kind of opens his mouth, and, but you can walk around with your mouth open and just sort of, yeah, walk in and swallow him up. You know, this umbrella is not actually a terribly practical special weapon here. Like, I think we mostly just want to jump on the enemies with this guy. Actually, maybe Rick is the one that we want here. Yeah, the way that he gets the umbrella kind of spinning above his head kind of makes it look like the NPC that we have to satisfy. Okay, what do you do with umbrellas? Oh no, yeah, Fish Boy here looks even more like him, so... Yeah. Well, it's kind of a lousy attack. I don't really like it. It's, yeah, super slow and only comes out above you. We're gonna lose it right away if we're not careful. Yeah, I still haven't figured out what it is that determines when you lose your special power in this game. It's either multiple consecutive hits, or like too many hits. Like just hits total since grabbing the weapon. Okay, so that made them all happy. Yeah, there's kind of a few different, like, sort of types of puzzle solutions that tend to recur throughout the game. There's the one where you kind of have to do something to that sort of imitate the NPC somehow, to sort of do something that looks like he looks like, or bring something to him that he'll like, or that kind of looks like him. Yeah, there's ones that involve mini games, and yeah, ones where you have to do stuff with flowers. I think there's a few flower ones throughout the game, actually. Or actually, yeah, that's Cutter right there, isn't it? Oh, hey, Fish Cutter is actually like a little bit nerfed from the first game. It gets smaller as it goes along there instead of bigger. I guess that's fine. Fish Cutter was pretty good in Dreamland 2. Again, I'm doing the thing where I say the first game when I really mean the second game, because it's Dreamland 2, the second game in the series. It's really the first game in the series that matters, though. Oh my. Again, he kind of spits them out in ball form there, too. And oh, we got the rafting Waddle Dees there, too. Yeah, maybe we... Oh, he spits them out when you dismount there, too. Okay, what does Cutter Hamster look like? Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Oh, you know what? Maybe we need Spark here. I think Spark Hamster is the same as it was in Dreamland 2. Yeah. Not quite as wide of an arc on it. Oh wow, it's even slower. Not just shorter, but slower underwater, too. No! Okay, whatever. Maybe we'll be fine. Maybe that's not the one we need. Oh, apparently we needed Spike to get that one up. I don't even remember. Or maybe Shark is Spike? Oh, you know what? Yeah, Lightning would have worked on the other side. Okay, so it's a mini-game. Oh, this guy's gonna be a pain in the ass even in this game. There's really no point trying to follow him. Yeah, what I do is just kind of unfocus my eyes there so I can kind of see them all at once, and then just, yeah, point to the one that he ends up in at the end. It's not really like a shell game where you've got to, like, follow him around the screen or anything. The only thing that matters is the last one that he pops up from, so... Yeah, you can just kind of like zone out and make sure that you see which one he's in on the last one. Oh shit, we're auto-scrolling all of a sudden. Oh god, we're auto-scrolling fast all of a sudden. What brought all this on? Oh, this hamster guy's swimming animation is so adorable, though. I love it. We haven't seen Spike Hamster yet, have we? There's gotta be something good in that top one, right? Okay, let's swallow... Oh, nope, he doesn't swallow underwater. He spits bubbles. Oh, is there more good stuff down there? Whatever. We're fine. We got the secret. Oh, that's gonna be just short, yeah. It's neat, though. You can kind of count the frames of animation from, like, either end of his cycle. It's like, basically, he's got, like, that big, long, kind of, like, wind-up jump animation there, and every frame of that animation is a slot on the bridge that you can jump to. So you can actually kind of, like, time it out. Oh, they're all knights. Okay, so this is, yeah, the same shitty power that it was in the Game Boy game. That's really, really neat, though. They have, like, the 3 different knights with basically the same moveset, but one was swinging a sword, which gives you the needle, one was swinging a broom, and one was swinging an umbrella. Where to go? Oh, I'm guessing, yeah, this just gives me access to different animal buddies. Oh, I forget. I wasn't paying attention to who was on the level select screen. I guess we'll go fish here just because we're underwater. Although fish has been the solution to a lot of puzzles so far, so... Oh, you! Although, actually, looking at that little blob guy there reminds me that I still haven't shown off the sort of 2-player mode in this game yet. It's basically the same thing as in Superstar, if you're familiar with the way it worked in that game. Oh man, we're auto-scrolling again. This is a weird thing that the game does. I forgot about this, where it's just like... It's like you're doing a regular level, and then all of a sudden, auto-scrolling. You know what, I don't want to take the damage at this point, so we will forego that star. What was with that up there? Did you see that? Like, way at the top of the screen. That was like a weird, like, clone Kirby thing. It had, like, freaky eyeballs. I have no idea what this guy wants. Oh, looks like those might be ice blocks up above. No, there's a symbol on them. I think that's Spike. I guess we'll see in a minute here. And I don't... Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to redo this level then. That's fine. Yeah, I think fish was the wrong way to go here. I didn't even really get a good look at what the blocks were for that one. Because, yeah, I'm guessing this is another, like, collect the thing in the level. Sort of like when we rescued the monkey. So you probably needed to grab that thing, but I didn't see what weapon we needed to get through the blocks above him. And I don't know what way to even get on the path to get to that part of the level. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of figuring stuff out here in a second. Oh, I thought that would do it. Thought we had it right there. Oh yeah, they completely got rid of the... Okay, so it's pretty obvious what we're going to need to do for that one. Seem to have gotten rid of the end-level fanfare entirely. I think it might have been Spike that I saw on the blocks there. Actually, what does Cat Spike look like? I don't think we've seen that one yet. Ooh, that's pretty neat. That's not going to go through the floor, though, so we will use, yeah, Pinky here. I really should learn their names at some point. It was really helpful playing on the Super Game Boy in Dreamland 2, because it actually, like, on the Super Game Boy border, it would show you pictures and names of all of the animal helpers. That's some really nasty shit right here. It really looks... there's no tell. It looks exactly like a door. Or you know what? This is the wrong way, though. There's like gotta be a secret passageway around here. Actually, this one's not going to let us go through the bottom either. Okay, we need to get through this without dying. Or I guess Kirby's regular Spike could get through the place we want to go. Oh, this is a bit precarious. Ah! Oh well, we can at least do like a little bit of an exploratory romp here to see what it is we even need to clear this. Oh, my stars are gone from this bit now too. Jesus! Can I not press up to... Okay, that's new. You can't actually press up to float in this game anymore. Yeah, it's only repeatedly pressing jump is the only way to float. That is new. What is with that weird Kirby thing? Also, there's got to be another door in that previous area then, right? Yeah, we still don't have this. And it is Spike to get through there, so wherever it is, we need Spike to get through it. Well, let's try this one, just for variety's sake. Getting a bit sick of that level. It doesn't crash against the walls with the fireball like he does in other games. Although the fireball actually works underwater, which I don't think it does in other games. no idea how you get those stars there. We want the bird, though. This is going to be another thing, like in Dreamland 2, where it won't necessarily give you what you need to get the secret in each level. Okay, bird's got to be in here. Not a lot of mid-bosses in this game either. Like, what, we've seen one mid-boss, I think? Maybe two? Ooh, where's our stone? Enemies respawn in this game, right? Okay, that's a fire guy here, but we already have access to fire. Yeah, no idea how to get the stone to get through there. Well, spark is useless anyways, so... Oh, and that would have just been a shortcut to get through there anyways. Oh, there's stone. Okay, here's the thing. I bet you we need that to bring the fish through. Because that's the only reason why it even matters. Fish can't clear. Okay, yeah, you get the stone to slide in through there. And if our fish didn't get despawned, there we go. So yeah, we got our fish. I don't see how that helps us since we want the bird. Man, most of the animal helpers seem to do pretty much the same thing for stone. I guess the pink blob had a pretty different one. Also, actually, our fish here actually seems to have a much faster stone than anyone else. Ooh, end tomato, just when we need it. Good, good. Oh, is this gonna be some kind of maze? Ah, there he is. Okay, so we probably just need to ride him to the end. Without losing him. Okay, and that's the enemies taken care of. Oh, you can actually resist the current a little bit by holding on the D-pad against it. That's handy to know. Especially for this bit right here. Whoa. I think it's weird how this, like, the Gordos in this game, I guess they're... Yeah, they don't really look like the Gordos, I guess, from the other games. They have, like, a little less, I don't know, personality to them. Yeah, unlike everything else in this game, they're actually a little bit less, like, lively and cartoonish looking than regular Gordos. But, what was I gonna say about that? I forget. Probably wasn't important. But yeah, they went through the trouble of, like, making the Gordos with all the different faces for that one minigame. I don't know why they don't just use them in the levels, just for the sake of variety. So, I don't know, was I supposed to bring him to meet her? Is this going to be good enough? Okay, yeah, that'll do it. They even gave her, like, a full turning animation, too, for, like, this thing that does nothing but stand here. It's like, yeah, every single one of these NPCs has, like, a full range of, like, animations for their emotions and for turning back and forth. It's just, like, yeah, that excessive attention to detail with everything in this game. That just makes it amazing. Alright, this one here. These are usually my least favorite. The block puzzles. We'll figure this one out first, I think. So yeah, we want Spike for whatever's going on in this level here. I don't know, maybe the branching point is earlier on? Oh, that guy there's probably stone. Oh man, swimming is just so damn slow as anyone other than the fish, though. I don't know, is there any reason to use a particular animal here? I think that being able to fly will actually help us in this next segment coming up. Yep, no hidden passageway or anything. Yeah, we got like a few things standing in our way here. We don't know the way, like the secret entrance to get us... Oh, you know what? The real door is a little bit lighter than the fake ones. Like, yeah, there's gotta be something in this room that'll be an alternate entrance to the next one. Oh, well, I guess we just keep going. Oh, there's a hidden door there. I guess that should have been obvious. I mean, it's not like we could see it or anything, so I guess it's not that obvious. But yeah, like this is the place in this next room that we needed to get to. Oh, and they just give you Spike right before it, too. Ooh, those waterfalls are gonna be a bit of difficulty, though. Completely forgot that this guy was even in this game, because yeah, I said in our playthrough of Dreamland 2 that this guy actually wasn't in this game. Completely forgot about him. A bit slower than he was in the previous game, though. Okay. Couple more hits. Oh, but we can't go down. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, a regular one can get him just fine. Yep, just poke our way through the level. As good a way to do things as any, I guess. actually takes a lot of mashing to sort of gain height with this thing. Okay, so that should make Frog Guy here happy. That'll do it. Oh, really? Huh. Thought I nailed that one. Okay, this one here. This is a block pattern puzzle, which is kind of one of the other sort of types of puzzles that you see in the game. Okay, looks like we go slow through the sand. Probably want something with like a precise ability. That could actually work really well. And yeah, Hamster's got a really bad spike attack, so... yeah, we'll go with Cat this time. A bit reminiscent of Needleman's weapon from Mega Man 3. Or I don't know if you need a specific weapon for the block puzzles or not. I think anything is fine. I guess we'll see in a minute here. Oh, this is... Oh, I see. See, this is how you do, like, yeah, a stupid sequence of, like, yeah, forks and dead ends. So yeah, we actually get the solution right here. So it's top, bottom, and then, like, anything we want. So they, like, give you the solution here, and there's not even that many forks to try your way through. Now the question is going to be which door. I guess is any of these? Well, okay, it's that one, but why was it that one? Yeah, I don't actually see the hint telling us what the correct one is here, but whatever. Okay, so it's going to be top, bottom, then second from the top. And then hopefully there's not like a hidden door or anything that we missed. Okay, and I think this is maybe the secret... No, this is probably just animal rooms. Okay. Now, yeah, the annoying thing about these... So the puzzle here is you have to get the blocks into a specific pattern to match the NPC for this area. And I think he'll be behind one of these doors. I'm pretty sure I know what the pattern is, but I just want to double check it. Or you know what, I'm pretty sure I know what the pattern is, so let's just... Ooh! It actually goes through them. I think we can still do this. Yeah, I think it's just like a basic diamond pattern. But yeah, it's very precise, and if you fuck it up, you gotta redo the whole thing just like that. Okay, is he behind this door, though? Can I, like, double check? Okay, actually, no, it's not just the NPC. It actually... Oh, yeah, it shows you the NPC and the actual block pattern. I don't think we have to, like, exit the level or anything. I think we just have to re-enter the room to reset it. Okay, so that's most of it. And 2 more. There we go. So now he'll be all happy because we, I don't know, made a statue of him, I guess, kind of, out of star blocks. Yeah, these block dudes are very vain, I guess. I guess that's kind of the case with most of the NPCs in this game. It's like they all get, like, super happy if you, like, show them something that looks like themselves. That's, like, half the puzzles in the game. Oh yeah, these blob things, like the helicopter blobs, operate differently in this game than in Dreamland 2. I'm pretty sure they don't take away your animal helper or anything dumb like that if they hit you. Oh yeah, Umbrella. Umbrella was really fun with this guy. Oh wow, we're just freaking invincible with the umbrella, it turns out. I think I actually want the M tomato here, although the ones in the middle are harder to track. Oh, got it anyways. Yeah, so just like the previous one, this guy has a couple phases to the fight. Yeah, it looks like any sort of body contact ability is not going to be useful for most bosses. Okay, I was curious to see if we'd actually get the stone power from that. But yeah, this guy's got a really basic pattern starting out. And now we go on to phase 2, which is pretty reminiscent of the angler fight from Dreamland 2. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, kind of a clever variant, though. You might think, like, oh, it's some dumb bullshit where you've got to, like, get in close and blow your bubbles at him, but actually you can use your bubbles to blow his shots back at him. It's actually kind of cool, in theory. There we go. Okay, anchors go, like, right along the ground. Okay, and yeah, you can see how the insane amount of health you get in this game makes it pretty... I probably didn't deserve to win that fight. I took, like, all of the hits. I don't think I avoided a single hit that fight, but it doesn't matter, because you can take, like, 10 of them. Okay, and that's, like, yeah, the full clear of World 2. I think there's 5 worlds in this game, one for each point on the star. Oh yeah, I guess you do get the end-level fanfare for the end of the world, at least. Alright, here we go. This is, yeah, Sand Canyon right here. This isn't the Sand Canyon theme I was talking about earlier. Oh yeah, that goo blob there, I still haven't shown him off. Okay, we'll do that right away. I'm gonna go on a break in just a second. If we get Sand Canyon music, this is it right here. This right here. Tons of, like, just, like, yeah, it's become a YouTube meme at this point. The Sand Canyon theme. So, okay, let's Or I think we need a power for this to work. Maybe not. Nope, there it is. So yeah, you just hit A on the controller, and you'll sacrifice 1 life point. You'll see our maximum life has increased to 4 pips there instead of 5, but you get your little helper blob here. And he's actually AI controlled, just like in Kirby Superstar. But if you get a second player on the second controller, then he'll yeah, go around and do stuff for you. Unlike with Superstar, he can't get special abilities. All he can do is suck up and spit out enemies. So yeah, kind of a... So this is where, yeah, the origin... Or I don't know, did this come out before or after Superstar? I'll have to look that up. But regardless... Oh yeah, and then if you're ever sick of having him around, you can just eat him to get some of your health back. Okay, but yeah, we're just going to leave the music play here, because this is like a nice little tune, and yeah, we're just going out for a quick little refreshment break. I'll be back in, like, probably about 5-ish minutes. Oh, that is the wrong text there. There we go. Yeah, back in a second. Minute, whatever.